History is full of surprises, and today we're uncovering some of the most bizarre facts that are rarely talked about. From ancient Roman fast food to the strange medical practices of the 19th century, prepare to be amazed by the unusual and often overlooked aspects of our past. Join me as we delve into the strange and unusual aspects of our past that will leave you astonished. Chapter 1: Ancient Romans and Fast Food. When we think of ancient Rome, images of grand villas, gladiatorial combat, and togas often come to mind. But did you know that these ancient people were also pioneers of fast food? In bustling cities like Pompeii, street food vendors, known as thermopolia, lined the streets, offering a quick and easy way for Romans on the go to grab a bite to eat. That's where the thermopolium comes in. These ancient Roman fast food joints were a common sight, offering a variety of ready-to-eat meals for people from all walks of life. Large terracotta pots, much like our modern-day crock pots, were embedded in the counter, keeping the food warm and ready to serve. Archaeologists have uncovered fascinating evidence of the thermopolia, including remnants of food, such as bread, olives, and even traces of spiced wine. These findings provide a glimpse into the daily lives of ordinary Romans and their surprisingly modern culinary habits. Just like our modern-day food courts, they offered a space for connection and community amidst the hustle and bustle of Roman life. Chapter 2: Opium-Soaked Tampons in Ancient Rome. While we've come to associate ancient Rome with advancements in engineering, law, and governance, their forays into medicine were often a mixed bag of surprisingly effective remedies and some truly bizarre practices. One such practice that might raise eyebrows today is the use of opium-soaked tampons by Roman women. Opium, derived from the poppy plant, was a widely known analgesic in the ancient world, valued for its pain-relieving properties. Roman women, like women throughout history, faced a myriad of discomforts and ailments, with limited options for relief. Menstrual cramps, for instance, were often treated with a variety of herbal remedies, some more effective than others. Opium, with its potent pain-killing properties, would have been seen as a godsend for women seeking respite from debilitating cramps. Roman women would soak wool or linen in a concoction of opium and other herbs, fashioning a sort of makeshift tampon to be inserted vaginally. This allowed for localized pain relief, directly targeting the source of discomfort. While the efficacy of this method can be debated, it's crucial to remember that this was a time long before modern pain management techniques. The use of opium-soaked tampons in ancient Rome offers a fascinating glimpse into the medical practices and beliefs of a bygone era. Chapter 3: The Heroic Great Dane of WWII. In the midst of the global turmoil of World War II, stories of courage and resilience emerged from the most unexpected of places. While human bravery on the battlefields and home fronts is well documented, the animal kingdom also played its part, with tales of extraordinary animals displaying remarkable acts of heroism. Enter Juliana, a majestic Great Dane, whose unwavering loyalty and quick thinking saved the life of her owner. In April 1941, 2 years into World War II, incendiary bombs were being dropped across Britain during the Blitz. One such device is believed to have fallen through the roof of the house in which Juliana and her owner lived. The dog is reported to have stood over the bomb and urinated on it, extinguishing the fire and preventing it from spreading. She was awarded her first Blue Cross medal for her actions. Chapter 4: The 19th Century Medicine. Ah, ketchup, that tangy tomato-based condiment we've come to associate with burgers, fries, and all things savory. But what if I told you that this beloved condiment was once marketed as a cure-all elixir, a veritable fountain of health in a bottle? In the 19th century, ketchup, or catsup as it was often called, enjoyed a brief but peculiar stint as a popular medicine. Picture this. It's the mid-1800s, and the world is a very different place. Antibiotics are but a distant dream, and germ theory is in its infancy. Enter John Cook Bennett, a physician from Ohio who saw the humble tomato not as a culinary delight, but as a potential medical marvel. Bennett, convinced of the tomato's therapeutic properties, developed a concentrated tomato extract, which he claimed could cure a wide range of illnesses. This extract, bottled and sold as Dr. Bennett's compound tomato pills, promised to alleviate everything from diarrhea to rheumatism. While the efficacy of ketchup as a medicine was dubious at best, its popularity as a condiment grew steadily. Chapter 5: The Trial and Execution of a Murderous Pig. The annals of history are filled with tales of bizarre legal proceedings, from trials of inanimate objects to animals accused of heinous crimes. One such case that stands out is the trial and execution of a pig in 14th century France. In the rural French village of Falaise during 1386, a pig was executed for murder. The pig attacked a child who went to die later from their wounds. The pig was arrested, kept in prison, and then sent to court where it stood trial for murder, was found guilty, and then executed by hanging. Chapter 6. The Ultimate Status Symbol. In today's world, pineapples are ubiquitous. Their sweet, tangy flesh gracing everything from fruit salads to pizza toppings. But rewind a few centuries, and the pineapple transforms from a commonplace fruit into an exotic luxury, a symbol of wealth, status, and refined taste. The pineapple, native to South America, was first encountered by Europeans during Christopher Columbus's voyages in the late 15th century. This strange and spiky fruit, with its crown of prickly leaves and deliciously sweet interior, caused quite a stir among the European elite. Only the wealthiest of individuals could afford to indulge in such a rare and perishable delicacy. Pineapples quickly became a symbol of extravagance and sophistication, their presence gracing the tables of kings, queens, and the aristocracy. To possess a pineapple was to possess a tangible sign of one's wealth and connections, a testament to one's ability to procure the rarest and most sought-after goods. The pineapple's reign as the ultimate status symbol eventually waned as advancements in transportation and cultivation made them more accessible to the masses. Chapter 7. Tea Time on the Battlefield. British Tanks' Unique Feature. Did you know that all British tanks since 1945 have included equipment to make tea? That's right, every single one. The story begins during World War II, when British soldiers often found themselves without a hot beverage for long periods. The inability to make tea was a significant morale issue, and there were even instances where soldiers would leave their tanks during battles to brew a cup, putting themselves in danger. The British Army, understanding the cultural importance of tea, decided to resolve this issue in a uniquely British way. In 1945, the British Army introduced the boiling vessel, BV, a built-in kettle that allowed tank crews to make tea or heat food without leaving the safety of their vehicle. This piece of equipment has been standard in all British tanks ever since, from the Centurion to the Challenger 2. It might sound quirky, but the BV has been credited with improving morale and even saving lives. So the next time you think of tank warfare, remember, a cup of tea might be just as crucial as the ammunition inside.